Here's Wayne chopping away with his garden tools. Say hello, Dr. Wayne Temple.
Hello, how's everybody doing?
Very well.
It's a lovely evening.
It's gorgeous, isn't it?
Here in the grain belt of the Comox Valley.
Yeah. You look like you're in your natural habitat, Wayne, in a bunch of barley there.
I'm taking care of business.
And then in the background we've got Jay with his electric tools.
Exactly.
His little hedge trimmer there, so he's going wild, decapitating all the weeds.
Getting things ready for combine.
Yeah, so it's going to be a nice clean crop. So fingers crossed. Hi guys, welcome to Whiskey Web Wednesday. You're joining me here on our experimental farm, and our good friend Dr. Wayne Temple, he is currently weeding these little test plots here, just so that we can get the best yield possible ready for planting next year. So we've got two experimental crops. We've got this one here and this one as well. And these are varieties that are going to hopefully grow better in the climate for Vancouver Island. So we tend to get a bit wetter here. It's more of a humid climate than say the center of Canada, like Saskatchewan, you know, nice, it's pretty dry there. So these are actually more suited to the kind of conditions you'd get in Scotland. So you'll see they're quite low varieties, which prevents lodging or falling over in normal language. And we're expecting a nice, good yield for these crops. The summer has been very dry so far. So for the last month, there's been no rain at all. We did have one slight issue with the heat dome. So we had almost 40 degrees centigrade here on Vancouver Island, which is unprecedented. So what you get is that they start filling out a little early. The filling out is when they start folding over the ears on the barley here. So that may affect the plumpness of the kernel, and it may mean that we get a slightly lower yield than if we'd had a summer without so much heat, you know, like less of a heat wave during the summer. So we'll see. It's going well so far. Every year we do this, we're expanding the amount of seed that's available for future planting. And yeah, this has probably got another month to go, this grain. It was planted around the end of April, early May, so about 3 months. And then we'll have a good couple of experimental crops for planting at Shelter Point Farm at a future date. And yeah, if you just scan around here and have a look at this beautiful property, it's just a gorgeous day. We've got swallows flying overhead. You actually get bears along the hedgerows here. It's like farming in paradise. Absolutely beautiful. And if you have a little walk along here, I'm going to show you this one. So here we have 6-row barley. Now this is actually old barley. It's kind of like an invasive crop. So this is from previous years, and so we don't actually want this stuff. Like this is basically what we're weeding right now, stuff like this. What we're after are these nice 2-row ears here. And if I take one of these, and we'll do the old chewing test. It's still quite soft. It's kind of at the doughy stage. Kind of it melts in your mouth a little bit too easily. So when it gets hard and crunchy, then we know it's ready for harvesting. And the beauty of these sample plots is that we can actually use the combine harvester to do these. So we'll just do a couple of runs. It goes for about maybe 300 meters along here. So just 2 runs with the combine, we should get most of this. And then this other one we can do in just 1 pass of the combine. So in a month's time, we'll get the combine out, we'll do these 2 test plots, we'll sample the grain in terms of the flavor, the yield. We'll try doing some micro malting, maybe some little test brews and some test distilling, just to see what kind of flavors we're getting and what kind of yield we're getting. Because at the end of the day, we would like to get to a stage where we can get maybe 400 litres of absolute alcohol a year, or per ton, sorry, for barley, which is typically what they get in Scotland, you know, like 400 to 415 litres of absolute alcohol per ton. Right now, with the grain we have at the farm, which is more like Copeland and Metcalfe, we're getting more like say 350, 360 litres per ton. So with a bit more yield, we'll get more whiskey and everyone's happier. So I hope you enjoyed that little tour of our test plots here, and yeah, hopefully these turn into something beautiful in the days to come. So thanks for joining us, and until the next video, bye for now.